Alrighty, welcome everyone to tonight's episode of Synautic Drift. We have our lovely cast here before you once again, about to venture into the world of Zodiac and its tenuous peace and its many mysteries. Before we begin tonight, though, I would like to thank our sponsors, and our first sponsor for tonight again is Roll20. Roll20.net is the leading virtual tabletop for nearly every TTRPG under the sun. It sports a wide variety of games, and you and your friends will have the perfect opportunity to run that horror-themed holiday one-shot for that one system you just haven't quite had the time for just yet. So be sure to go to roll20.net to make an account and get ready to roll some virtual dice. And of course, our second sponsor tonight is VZ3D Works, home of some delightful 3D printed items for your role-playing desires. Whether you just want a mimic mug to hold your ale or just to scare your players by bringing out that little Tiamat dice tower that you bought, VZ3D Works has you covered. Visit their Etsy shop through our sponsor link in the Twitch chat to see their shop and use our link to help support us. And speaking of supporting the show, if you want to give a little bit of thanks to help fund more shows like this in the future, please send us some bits. We all benefit from those lovely bits, and you'll be able to give the players some benefits to using game and possibly help some of them succeed where otherwise they might fail. Not that anyone has rolled low so far. Or if all you want to see is despair in the eyes of my players, you can give me and my monsters some benefits as well. And I assure you that by the dark powers of the Eldritch Dice beings, I shall use any of my dice to their fullest extent. You can see the tip bar link below the stream for the specifics behind that. And for those of you who were here for our premiere session, you may notice a new face with us tonight. Please, everyone, welcome the ever delightful Nilos. I'm pretty excited to have the full gang tonight. So, Nilo, would you mind introducing yourself to the chat here for us all?
Yes, of course. I'm Nilo. I'm from Germany, and I'm doing some stuff with TTRPGs over there. And tonight I'm going to play Gertie and also finally have a wonderful beard, which is a very pleasant and new experience. And I'm delighted to be the bard and grandpa of the group.
Excellent, excellent. Now I can really begin to throw some things at the party, but let's begin with a little recap, shall we? On the last episode of Synautic Drift, our party arrived at a hamlet of Huen to investigate a few missing persons that disappeared in the recent months, all under different circumstances with seemingly no connections outside of living in the same area. The first to disappear was a hobgoblin woman named Halassa, who kept mostly to herself outside of meeting with the village grump from time to time. Second was an orc boy named Tolkor, who was quite entranced by woodworking. And most recent was a young kobold named Flea, whose siblings said they played quite often about the village. The first house they chose to investigate was Flea's and his family. Knowing about the house, none of the family really seemed to have any idea of how he had disappeared. But with some clever work, they heard about and found a small red dragon pin that Flea was said to always carry on him. Some hardy investigating showed that about the pin was an illusory version of it that was left behind in the room. When they went to Talkor's house, they found a similar pin once again. They all decided to head in the direction of the fields, where a carnival that was handing out these pins a few years ago, where they found essentially just an empty meadow that didn't seem to have been used for some time. Except for a single stone mask that had been buried by a bit of time and perhaps forgotten in the soil. Using an identify spell, the terrible truth of the mask was revealed, as the mask was actually under the effects of a flesh-to-stone spell. Before we return to that scene, Grandpa Gertie and of course Mr. Nilos himself.
Yes.
You spent some time away from the group as you reached Twen to take care of the cart and the animals that you had all arrived on. You found a small house that is kept for visitors and moored the cart there, as well as ensured that the horses had feed, and had one of the villagers look over your cart and your animals for you. You met with Shiaran, who pointed you in the direction of where your companions had been in the village, but it had been a little bit of time, so you hadn't quite caught up to them, as it took a few hours to really get things settled here in the village. After a while, though, you were pointed in the direction of this meadow of sorts they had headed out to in the forest. And after a goodly bit of walking, you did come upon the meadow, where you find your group now, and a few faces aghast at something.
Oh, hello, you are already here. I've just been. It was quite a walk. It was. I can tell you, it was. I was just walking, and my legs were like, Gertie, if you go too fast, you go too fast. Oh, Elevor, nice to see. Have you found anything? You were looking particularly interested in something. Any nice flowers that I should take a look at?
Oh yeah, there's posies, there's a few dandelions around, and this mask we found that's made out of flesh. It's pretty great. Where were you?
Oh, the dandelions sound gorgeous, aren't they? Right now in season. Let me take a look at them. And I just hobble closer. I'm pretty slow, even if I'm hobbling quite fast.
All right.
Taking care of the animals, of course. Somebody has to.
Wheel and woe, Elevor. Wheel and woe.
Exactly.
I think I get what it means now.
Did we find a trapdoor last time? Or am I
we just found the mask. I don't know if we found a door.
No, there wasn't any door in the meadow, which is kind of a little bit buried beneath the ground. It doesn't look like it was like intentionally buried. It looks like someone maybe just left it behind and no one's found it for these couple years.
Okay, I just have very bad handwriting. Listen, 2 weeks and a couple chicken scratches.
Mask equals trapdoor.
But it's officially now known that this is a face, right? And not just a mask?
Yes. The identify spell did reveal that it was at least at some point flesh.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Buns. I didn't realize you with your new mask on. That's quite a very well-crafted piece. And I'm going to take a look at the mask and just like turn it around a few times. And then give it back.
Yes, well, one could say it had one could say the mask was made over several decades of effort.
Oh yeah, craftsmanship. So what was it about the mask I cut out at the moment when you were talking about dandelions?
Well, it's not. You see how it's made of stone, right? It wasn't always made of stone. It was actually people.
Yeah, people make things out of stones. That is correct, Elevor. You're learning pretty quickly.
That's not what I'm saying.
It means
That's
to
what you're
imply
saying.
that it was once a living creature, not stone.
Oh, that is.
Gross.
Thus the blah.
That
Dilemma.
explains the blare. Well,
Okay. Have we looked at the like the face on the map? Like, does it look like any type of person that we would have talked to?
No, as you're kind of giving it a cursory glance, I mean, it looks to be probably human based on the fact that it doesn't seem to have been like much fur or anything on it, just from a cursory glance. You're not getting anything that's like a very specifically defining feature of the mask. So you are not entirely sure exactly what it was, but if you had to take a guess by looking at it, human is probably the most likely.
Do you think I could sift around in the grass to see if there are more?
Yeah, I will say that you can make me an investigation check if you would like, Alivor.
I will cast guidance on that.
Oh, Donka, sure. Let me open up my sheet. I forgot to do that. There we go. Investigation check.
Your best skill.
My most impressive skill.
Hey.
That's a 17.
And guidance.
And guidance. That's a D4. Hold on. Four?
And a
Whoa!
four.
I am okay. Okay.
Note
Where'd
to self,
this?
focus down Alivor today. All right, so that's a 21 investigation. So as you're looking around, you see that you notice something a little bit that you hadn't noticed before, as you're no longer quite as worried about tripping over branches, realizing what the will and woe has meant from Liang's little look-see earlier on. And you notice that while it looks like a natural growth that has kind of taken over where everything was set up earlier here, you do also notice that it seems as though someone or some people may have been here relatively recently, as you can see that someone has done some job trying to cover up some nearby tracks. But in terms of like finding more stone fragments around here, all the other rocks you come across are just naturally forming rocks.
Can I still see where these tracks are heading?
Yes, you can. With 21, you definitely can.
Huh. Well, guys, I think we might have found, let's say, craftsman.
Mm.
There's some footsteps going in this direction.
Oh, would we prefer to proceed at a stealthier pace?
Probably.
I'm
Right.
putting my instrument away sadly.
Well, if you all stay close, I can perhaps aid in that endeavor. And I'm going to burn a spell slot and cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. So I'll give everyone a plus 10 bonus while they're within a certain range of Liang.
10 feet, I believe.
Yes. So if everyone would like to go ahead and roll that stealth check right now. And I'll add the plus 10. Don't worry about like trying to manually add that.
Oh boy. 20. 30, you know, on a stealth check.
Casual.
Casual.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
Casual 18.
23 for me. Not without the plus. I mean with the plus.
Wait, can you repeat that real
Whatever.
quick?
A 13 is what I rolled.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 9.
I give up.
I like rolling dice. Hold on one second. What am I? Did I have her? Oh, I get disadvantage on stealth checks.
Really?
Hooray.
Oh,
Yeah.
armor?
Yeah, armor.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
That thing.
Best.
So that's gonna be an 8.
Okay.
Oh, baby, that's a 5.
Hey, pass
That's
it
a
on,
15.
please.
We're chilling.
Okay. Is there anyone we're missing? What did you roll, Brian? For
I
Leo?
rolled a 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
We're loud.
Leon casts Pass Without Trace, turns around, and immediately starts wading through like a pile of leaves. Just like, but it's muffled. It's like,
I mean, that still gives you all an average of 18. Thanks
Yeah,
to the
that's
Pass Without
true.
Trace. Otherwise, it would be an average of 8.
oh, we're good at this.
So
I'm here to bring up the average, specifically on stealth.
Yeah, you gotta
Behold,
do what you gotta do. All
the heroes
Okay.
of Morian.
right. All right. So you all continue to follow these tracks, and now that Alivor has actually pointed them out, it's much easier to figure out the exact way that the tracks are leading further into the forest. And so these tracks are actually pretty well hidden. However, it is seems like they're pretty good at it. But it's just that with all of you looking at it, it's very easy that if one person kind of loses the trail for a moment, someone else can chime in and be like, "Oh, right here," and you can all kind of like quietly aid each other, like with hand gestures and other physical motions, to be able to maintain looking at the tracks. And after a small while of heading down this this winding sort of tracks that you find, you eventually come into a relatively open clearness, and there's not a whole lot on the ground to actually, like obscure the viewing of this place as well. It again looks like it was a natural clearing just within the forest normally. But as you all get to this, it's not even a perception sort of thing. It is pretty clear that there are some sounds coming from the forest. You hear like the sound of some animals that are like growling towards each other, and the sound of something squealing. As you see a large brown bear and a couple of black bears alongside it, kind of running from the north of this area that come into this open clearing. And after they run a small distance and they turn around, and the large brown bear is growling towards something in front of it, as the two black bears are kind of like behind it, not like cowardly so, but they are simply kind of going in unison with the larger bear. As you see a giant boar come from the north, that seems to be the source of all of this squealing, and it's like sort of stamping down its hoof as if it's getting ready to charge into these opening bears. And as that happens too, it's very easy to see that there are a few wolf spiders that come down from the nearby trees that seem to be kind of similarly agitated to all of these creatures.
Hey, spider.
You seem to be
Like, how large are they?
Yeah, are they like spiders?
I
Or
mean,
are they?
the spiders are like, like a bit bigger than children in terms of like their height. They're
so
large
Australian
spiders.
size.
That's not
Australian
spider size.
Like kobold children or
Goliath
Like-
children.
Goliath children?
like human children.
They're
Okay.
like dogs. They're like the
Yeah.
size
Like a
of
small
golden
dog.
Yeah.
retrievers, but with
Yeah.
more legs.
Mhm.
With more legs and a lot more fear.
Leon,
Kyle's gonna turn to Leon and go, well, what are they saying?
Leon's like, ooh, I don't know. I hate the forests.
You oh no.
This place sucks. So
This
we're still all.
seems
Go ahead.
This is a bit of an odd question, but since they're all beasts that seem to be kind of agitated, I don't know how this works. I have snakes for hair, but they are beasts.
Yes.
Ooh.
Are they like on alert? Is it like something that's like weird, like in the forest, that, like, kind of where animals can sense where an earthquake is coming before people can, kind of thing?
Yeah, okay.
Like,
So yeah, that's something that would happen occasionally. Like if there is some, sixth sense that animals usually have, your hair won't be able to alert you in the way that a warning system would, but they can they do kind of let you, like, they give you that little, like, well, I wouldn't say spider sense, snaky sense.
snaky sense.
When something is like naturally afoot. But as far as you can tell, like your hair isn't
Okay.
reacting to
Okay.
anything that's kind of going around in the area.
What
Okay,
a phrase. My hair isn't reacting to anything.
I feel like, given how I grew up, I would understand that a bunch of animals being angry at something in the same direction all at the same time means that's where the danger is, and unfortunately that means we're going the right way, if that makes sense.
Well, the animals seem to be kind of like agitated towards each other. That's the
I
boar
thought
and the
they were
bears.
all like facing something.
No, they're like facing each other,
okay.
like a standoff between the three groups.
Oh,
I don't think we should get involved.
Um,
That's their business.
I know,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, but
Leon-
we have to go that way, right?
We
Yeah.
could just sneak by. We're already pretty sneaky, right? Right?
I'm going to start walking away and then just like back and I'll be like, oh right. And then I'm gonna just like take a do you guys mind you all right if I just depart for a moment? Is everyone good standing here on their own? No magical hiding powers to keep you guys hidden? I can go if you guys are, I can go check on the animals and see what's going on, see if anything's happening, kind of catch the hot gossip.
Hmm.
Yes, no.
I feel like it's a good plan, maybe.
It's not like we're gonna move from this spot. I personally don't have anywhere else to be. That's over there by the animals, to say right now.
We can
What's the-
stay here and take care of the hair of our dear Huanti to calm the little snacks down.
It does not need taking care of, but thank you.
One of us should go with you, just in case.
Maybe me. I'm the most prone to sneaking along places. Maybe I could move over there a bit
prone
more
to getting in
stealth.
trouble.
That's true. I know you. Yeah, it depends. You can go ahead. Sure, I'll stay back.
For what it's worth, part of my plan does involve turning into a spider, so...
Gross. Go ahead.
All right. Does anyone want to come with?
We gesture at Batal.
I gotta stay with my whole
The
job.
chillest motherfucker in the party, probably. So
Yeah, I guess I will walk forward stealthily. How far away are these animals? I can't.
Let's see. They are about 120 feet away.
Okay, can we walk forward to till we're about 30 feet away? And then I will wild shape into a wolf spider if a wolf spider is a CR that I could manage.
I believe so.
If not, I'll just wild shape into like the largest spider I could think of.
It's a wolf, but with all the stats of a spider.
Yeah. Wolf spiders are Sierra 1/4, so that is fine and dandy.
Great.
Let's see. So. Alrighty. So, sorry, who was coming with you for this little one?
Batal.
Vital. Okay, so.
Yeah, so we do still both have Pass Without Trace on.
Yeah.
We don't anymore, and we're scared.
Oh yes, and then also before I transform, actually no, after I transform, I'm on a tree and I'm just like gesturing at the back of the butt of the spider, and there is like the 3 stars forming a triangle, and it kind of gestures at it like, that's me. If it has, it's me. Don't crush me.
Okay.
It looks really good, striking resemblance to normal.
That's kind of rude.
And then I'm going to just skitter across a tree branch and then descend down next to one of the other wolf spiders, and just with using speech of beast and leaf, just be like, "Psst, hey, what's going on?
No.
What's going on?"
So, Vital, are you following Leong into formation?
I am pretty good at climbing, but I'm not following into formation. That'd be a little much. So Batal is keeping a distance and keeping an eye on things. Probably just from around the tree that they went to.
Okay.
Something strikes me as a bad idea.
Listen, if we made good decisions, it wouldn't be a fun show to watch.
It's true. We have to make. I feel like that's the basis of our relationship too. Is making bad decisions that feel like they're gonna be good decisions when we make them, but then are quickly not.
Listen, no. What's the worst thing that can happen with some arachnid espionage?
You guys
Which
get
should be the title
murdered
of
by
this
all the
episode.
animals.
That's
Literally
probably not
3
the goal.
bears there.
We could get murdered by all the animals.
Okay.
All of
And
them.
so, like I said, this is like over 100 feet away. So, are the rest of you going to get any closer, or are you staying like the full
No!
distance away?
I
the
mean,
distance.
you can come a little closer as a treat.
No,
As a treat.
I'm fine. I'm sticking here.
Alivor can have a little spider as a treat.
As a treat. He can have a little bit of poison. Small bear mauling as a treat.
Right.
Just a little bear.
But yeah,
fine.
no, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but Alivor is staying put.
So it's called,
Okay, so-
and Resolve was not going nowhere.
I'm within range to be able to do some thaumaturgy style shenanigans.
Gertie?
I'm going to pick up my instrument very quietly, look at it, and look at Elevor.
Literally the worst idea right now. Don't.
I have a song about spiders.
Oh,
and-
crazy. Tell me about it later.
Yes, it's my favorite one
Oh,
because
cool.
the instrument
Awesome.
is
I've heard it
great.
50 times. Can you
Yes.
do it right now?
Ah, yes, but right now would be a good moment. I never had actual, monster spiders as audience.
Maybe when we're reminiscing about this cool experience later and we're not in the middle of it. That'd be wonderful.
A great moment now.
No.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you for your criticism. I will not take it personally.
Please
And-
take it personally.
I'll just go back and take a little sip of tea and just stand there and look back a little sadly to the rest of the group.
Where
I'm
did you
just
get
getting
that?
I'm just getting too old. And then I'm quiet, I'm staying there.
Okay, so Beetle, you are in the trees nearby where you saw the spiders dangle down from, as Leong, in his spider form, is approaching the other wolf spiders. As you kind of motion, speak in certain terms to the group of spiders. Let me see the specific word for this again. Okay. They kind of motion to you and kind of skitter a little bit. And they seem to be almost tired of some sort. You know, as if they maybe haven't been sleeping well or something of the sort. But that's about all you got. You don't actually understand them quite the same. They understand you.
Dang. Is there anything? Can I just a quick sweep around? What's is there any footprints this way, or did the footprints footprints, signs of humans, face masks, anything like that? Dragon pins, anything of that sort?
Okay, let me double check.
All the spiders have dragon pins on. That's crazy.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a survival check then. See if you can see it. Or investigation, I suppose, other one.
Not perception.
Perception is kind of getting the general feel of the area. If you're looking for something specific, that's kind of a more investigatory thing to be doing.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's 10.
10. Okay.
They're
So
too tall and can't bend all the way over. To
Wait,
reach
let
them.
me see if a spider's smarter than me.
you use your own mental statistics, and it is not.
No, it's not.
So just looking around, I mean, the biggest thing is that you can see the area where the bears and the boar came from. They do seem to be getting more, they're still having that sort of standoff as things are tense. You can sort of feel the tension in the actual air.
Okay. So the spiders seem tired. That's all I've picked up?
Yeah, because you don't actually speak with them. They can understand what you're saying,
Mhm.
but you don't get to understand what the animals are saying per se.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I'll just kind of I'll be oh my god, oh my god, I just realized I left my spider stove on. I have to go check it. And I'm just retract back up and scurry away.
Just hanging out in an ironwood tree, you know. One of
With
the
my
eves.
spider stove, just hanging out.
So as you kind of back away, the large boar seems to be like making movements towards the group of bears.
I have an important question. Is a
Yes,
spider
Michelle.
stove also called an air flyer?
Are you
Can I leave?
Yes.
Can I
Yes,
not be
it
a
is.
part of this anymore? I'm disgusted.
Understandable.
I cast white memory. That's why
Gift of
Thank
gab,
God.
quick.
Ooh, okay.
Where am I again?
Sorry,
no.
I apologize.
Currently in the forest, about 100 feet away from a bunch of angry animals.
Wonderful.
All of you guys just are like, what was that D4 psychic damage I've just taken?
D4, that was more than that.
Yeah, but I want to just climb up as fast as possible, get onto a tree, and then Pass Without Trace is still active, so I'm just gonna like stealthily scuttle back over to Batal.
Hey,
Okay.
I mean, when you come back at this point, what isn't it gonna? We leaving, right?
Yeah, hopefully. I didn't see anything there, so.
good enough.
But have you tried playing a spider song to them?
What did I just say?
I mean, I would like to cast thaumaturgy, to create harmless tremors in the ground between us, kind of like right next to the boar and the bears, a little bit closer to us so that they would perceive it coming from that direction and hopefully get them to move in the other way.
Okay, let me see how they will react to that.
Very chill and exactly how we want them to do.
It's like a massage chair.
Okay, so as you cause this tremor, kind of betwixt the boar and the bears, one of the bears seems to be a little kind of worried about the tremor and like starts backing away a little bit farther into the forest. But the larger brown bear and the boar seem to be kind of like still staring angrily towards each other.
Nice.
It seems as though they're on a standoff, so I would assume that it'd be slightly safer for us to pass.
My thoughts exactly.
Liang pops back into human form. I mean, they're animals, right? How hard can they be to just shoo off?
That is 3 bears.
2. One of them went away.
Did it leave, or did it just kind of get a little freaked?
I mean, it's like backing away from this standoff we have going on.
I would be remiss to say I don't want to fight 3 bears.
Well, then I guess you'll have to be very quiet then, won't you?
I will try.
Okay. We're gonna get away from the wild animals having a turf war now. Okay, let's go. They're like physically kind of like, come on, let's go to Rosalba.
I have to like stop Gertie from playing another song again.
Will the song help the fight? Will it make the fight stop? Will it?
It'll make another fight with us.
Your hand is on the hurdy-gurdy, and Gertie's hand is over your mouth.
Exactly. Little friend, you need to know when it's time for a song, and look at them. They're full of tension. And maybe the song, which is called Itsy Bitsy, it's about a spider, and I think it would fit right now very well in the situation.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's a classic. Maybe we can come back later at a different date.
Okay, I accept your decision. I'm heartbroken, but I accept your decision.
Okay, Gertie, I'm sorry. I know you want to play, but like, it's gotta wait.
All right. Thank you, Olivor, for telling me that. I will not play this Okay, I'm putting away my instrument very slowly.
I like go back and give like everyone else in the group like a wink, I got this.
I'm just like drinking my tea.
So do we need to roll stealth again?
Yes, I will need a new set of
Stealth?
stealth checks in this
Some
kind
of
of
us,
new
that's a
open
good
area.
thing.
Wonderful. Ha! 26, nat 20. Let's go.
How?
Alibor's on the ball today.
You really are. Hey, it's contagious.
Hey!
Yes. Natural 8.
I have rolled
Okay.
a
Natural. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Ooh. I got a 14, and then with Pass Without Trace, it should be 24.
Same.
Nice.
Yay. So the group averages out.
We are the wind.
Okay. And that's a pretty good average there, my friends.
Which direction are we going? We're going away from them, right?
Yeah, the tracks move
Yes.
away from them, right? We just saw this on our way following the tracks, right?
No, the tracks like lead into this opening over here. Like the tracks, I mean, you can try looking for them again in this specific area, but I mean, this is where the tracks were leading through.
Oh,
So we're just taking the long way around.
we're gonna move around those.
Or are we at the tree line that opens up to the entire thing? I think that's what we're not getting. Or at least that's not what I'm getting.
Yeah, so you guys are very close to the tree line that is like near this open area. And then Liang and Butal like went forward and then they've come back to you guys. The tracks
Yeah.
generally led to here, and I mean they're going farther inwards. But if you're trying to go like around the animals, you won't be able to track the tracks since they are in this open area here.
Do the tracks go directly into the clearing, or
Yes.
okay?
Okay, that changes things. I
Could
thought this was
we-
just a fun side stop.
Is the clearing small enough that we could like go around it while still keeping an eye on the tracks?
No, it is a pretty big open clearing.
Okay, and I'm assuming no matter how high we roll with passive without trace, we cannot just walk through the
Walk
clearing.
Waltz through.
Animal.
like a
They
cloud
all
of
just-
darkness.
Oh,
They all
no,
just
I rolled a
look at
20.
us as we go by. Just like, what are they?
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure that I understand what this does before I say it first, though.
Okay.
Has it to do with the songs that we sing together?
It
I-
might. Okay, it actually might.
Oh, I'm scared. You've made Gertie very happy.
And creatures you can see of your choice. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. So, yeah, you can play your song as backup to get to get their attention, and the rest of you, please get across. I'll be with you shortly. I'm gonna cast Enthrall on the creatures so they pay attention to me, so that we can go, so the rest of them can go.
You're gonna have to
Okay.
get a goodly amount close. Like I said, you're 100 feet away.
Yeah, but we like if we have to go through them, like this is like a last resort plan here, okay? But if we're 100 feet from them and they continue to go like past the clearing, which can't really go out into without the animals seeing us, I'm gonna make the animals come to me.
Oh, what we could maybe do.
I mean, I have an idea. I have a plan to get away from them. They're just gonna
Okay.
pay attention to me right now, so the rest of you can go forward.
Wig. Okay. I was gonna say, bouncing with that idea. If we like the little dust cloud moves forward, and then Kalair goes around while enthralling, and then we meet back up on the other. We meet back up on the other side, and you like fade back into Pass Without Trace, and then we can like dust cloud away. And like if you like, maybe you can like stealth out with the help of Pass Without Trace after we've cleared through.
I am down for that. But as long as the end result is us not fighting the bears, I think I'm okay.
But it like if you have a escape plan that you think works better, definitely. Just wanted to put that out there.
Okay, well, DM. The question is, would I be able to enthrall beasts instead? Because it just says creatures. It doesn't say humanoid or anything else when I'm reading it.
Yeah, creatures is creatures. You got to get pretty close though, because while they are all Well, the closest group of animals is 100 feet away from you, so you have to get within range to get all of them. If that's what you're
Yep,
trying
and
to
the
go
range
for.
is 60 feet, so I know I do have to get really close.
That is fairly close there.
Yeah.
And Bital, looked like you were you had an idea yourself. Were you wanting to add to the plan?
Yes, I'd like to follow you for a little bit and give you a little bit of wording to help.
Yeah. Okay.
It will only last for a minute, though.
A minute is all I need.
He'll take out his compass and perform some hand gestures over it and cast Sanctuary on you. So for the next minute, any creature who attacks you must make a Wisdom saving throw. Failed save, creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell.
Would you like to be a bit more inspired?
Very
by,
much so.
I don't know, something. I got just the right thing. And I want to play the most quietest bardic inspirations that was ever heard. But like really playing the hurdy-gurdy like, God, please don't notice us. I hope that everything goes fine and we buy us some time. So please. And giving you a d6 for your next action.
Yay, a d6. Okay.
All right. And Collier, what is your DC? Spell save DC?
12.
12 it is. Okay, let me roll for the bears first. The bear is going to fail. Both the smaller bears will pass. Okay. So that one you are going to.
And in the interest of mechanics, I can do this from 30 feet away because it does actually end if you cast a spell that affects another creature. But I can do that after you cast the spell to enthrall.
Yeah, so you hold it to make sure that it'll go off properly. All right.
Thank you.
Oh.
It also ends if you don't attack anyone unless you get attacked first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Any aggressive action will typically break the spell.
Yep.
Do any dumb things, please.
All right.
Or do, you know?
No,
I don't know.
Don't do that.
Let's do the wolf spiders. One of them will pass, but the others will not.
Gertie, if you're gonna get in on this plan of, distracting, you better stay safe, I swear.
And the boar.
You know me, little one.
Your DC's 12, you said?
That's the problem, I do know you.
Oh, that boar rolled better than he had any right to. The boar will not be affected.
Had any right to, though?
The boar did not have a right to pass that. All right, so, Collier, as you go out into the open and begin, how does your enthralling look?
So, Collier, I don't have any at the moment, but Collier has little golden shards of metal that are tied at the bottom of their hair. And after the whole mask debacle, when they took it off, they washed it and they put their hair up. So all of these, if you would just make them a little bit shiny, they themselves are just kind of suddenly visible. Their hair and everything else kind of taking on a sheen to it. And when they go out, when they get out to where the range would start, when they cast Enthrall, everything kind of takes on a sparkle. And then they start doing like flips in the field to like gather everybody's attention.
Dang,
And,
that's impressive.
Yeah, all the lights that are like kind of casted off between the shards of gold, their hair themselves, and the material that their hood is made out of starts catching light, kind of like they're gathering all of the light that is coming through.
I turn to Gertie and I go,
I should put this in my act.
Steal it for later.
I'll steal it later.
Oh, excuse
All right,
Not
and
here.
as you cast the spell and be told, you follow up with a sanctuary right after you see the Colliers finish casting the spell. All of the animals do turn towards you, Collier. The large bear and one of the spiders need to be particularly intently focused on you. But actually, you guys are all rolled really well on your second stealth check, so yeah.
I think Kalia rolled a 20, actually.
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you know that the large brown bear and one of the spiders has been affected by your enthrall, but the other creatures don't seem to be magically influenced by you, but they are staring at you because you are a humanoid that has stepped out into the open around a bunch of angry animals.
And I'm really, really shiny.
That you are.
Okay.
All right, so let's. I enter.
I feel like I need to roll initiative.
Battle 2.
You should indeed roll initiative. As regardless of whether or not you plan on fighting, the animals do. See how the bears are going. Dude, Big Bear is just on another level.
And it's just me that's rolling, right? Everybody else is okay.
Everyone else will still be rolling initiative to act as things are happening, just to kind of keep things in an organized fashion. Doesn't mean you guys have to fight. You can't just move around. And I'll say that you guys can hold your turns to walk as a group to stay within range of the pass that a trace if you want. So okay, so it doesn't have any bonuses to it. But you are and the spiders. So do they have anything special? Oh, they do. Oh, they rolled garbage anyway. That's fine. Oops. And then, of course, the boar. 13.
Just before we start fighting, I would like to mention how upsetting the transition between peaceful music and this is.
You are welcome.
Now I'm scared.
No.
Why is it this intense? It's just 3 bears.
It's 3 bears, yeah. Do you know what bears are?
And 3 spiders and a boar.
And a big boar.
Okay, but the spiders are chill. I talked to them.
They're sleepy.
They're tired.
They might be
let's-
cranky.
Oh.
And okay, we got a 4, got 9, 13, 17. And what did Vital get for initiative?
I got an 8.
Cool. Cool. Okay, so first off is the bear friend. So it is one of the ones that is enthralled. So it is going to get your movement here, friend. Move 40. Close enough. Alright, it is going to move up to you, Collier. And let's see. It has to make a wisdom saving throw. What's your DC, Vital?
13.
13. All right. We'll have to make a wisdom save to even try to attack in the first place. And it cannot. Oh, actually, it's a little bit too far away now. As the bear rushes in and. Let's see. It is unable to actually hit you with its attack. Let's see. Let's see if it's the attack or spell. Alright, it will try to attack again, which means I'll make a wisdom save.
No.
12 will also miss. Okay. So the bear is like trying to claw at you, Collier, but the protective sanctuary from Batal's sanctuary will keep you safe from the attacks of the bear. It just seemingly like has some alternate force that is keeping you from being able to be struck.
Okay, awesome.
All right, and Alivor, it is your turn. You see the bear has charged Collier, but has not been able to hit.
Man, that sucks. Is this actually in the world? The thing I just pinged? This like
Yes.
piece of rubble?
Yes.
I'm gonna go hide behind that. Please meet me over there.
So I'm gonna 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna dash.
With your action or bonus action?
Bonus action.
Okay.
Here. Do you think I could shoot an arrow over here that could cause a distraction so we can make a path that the spiders will notice?
Where did you ping?
Anywhere in this area here. So the spiders move out of our way and we can sneak by a bit easier.
I'm not seeing you. Oh, okay, I see you. Yeah, go ahead and make just an attack roll. You're not gonna miss. It just depends on like how accurately hit the point you're going for.
Okay. Short bow. Heh. 16.
Okay, 16. So you do shoot your arrow right into the ground a few feet away from the boar. One of the spiders doesn't seem to be like taking any notice of it, but the other animals do kind of quickly react to seeing that the arrow is sit into the ground. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, it's my turn. I'm trying to get these things to move.
Okay, excellent. So the boar, let's see what it wants to do. It is going to investigate that arrow. The boar is going to like quickly like move over and start like sniffing the ground against yours, like taking its time to examine it properly. Let's see. This black bear. Let's see what it wants to do. Oops. All right, one. Okay, so it has almost 40 feet. So I'm gonna move down about there, trying to kind of move around you, Collier. This other one is another one, whatever. This one still doesn't really like the sounds of the chambers. You're gonna keep moving away. This wolf spider, let's see it. It's gonna investigate the little arrow. It will not, but it doesn't know where it came from. So, spider's gonna move towards the boar, and it's gonna try to attack it. I don't think that hits the boar, does it? No, it does not. So the spider tries to bite into the boar, but its tough hide doesn't even be able to pierce through. Be pierced through by the fangs. Gertie, it is your turn. You see Vital is just finished casting the spell as Alivor seems to be trying to distract the enemies, and one bear is ready to pawn Collier.
It is complicated, but I want to help my friends out, so I'm moving in, first of all.
Okay.
Next to Vital, I'm holding my instrument really close, slightly shaking. Vital, what are we going to do now?
Well, the best we can, probably.
Okay, best we can. Okay, I accept that, and I'll just ring my best C major to give bardic inspiration to Vital, and I'm like, yes, then do your best. I'm right here.
Never change, Gertie.
You know me, I never will. And
All right.
I think, let's see. I have to think for a moment.
You still have your action left.
Yes, that is the thing that I'm thinking about. I don't want animals to fight. I think Gertie would just likes a very big beer next to Carl Ear. Can I cast Tasha's Laughter on it?
Let's see.
Just for intelligent peoples.
No, that's
All right, so you're trying to cast it on which one? The bear that's attacking Collier?
Yes.
Okay. You can certainly go ahead and try. What's your DC?
DC is 13.
13, and let's see. Still save. If the bear would like to open the sheet up again. Okay, so DC 13 Wisdom. Okay, so on that one, the bear will be very focused on color, and all of a sudden you hear like this kind of weird sound coming from it. It sounds almost as if it's like coughing at first, but then the bear seems to like fall over on the ground, like and like roll over. It's just kind of like rolling back and forth in the grass now.
Oh, cute. Let's leave.
Yes, I told him. What does a bear call his wife? Honey. He really liked that one. And that's my turn.
All right, so Leong, it is your turn now. As you see, Gertie has gone to help distract the bears to aid in Color's escape.
Quill. I am just going to move. Oh dear. There's wolf spiders right after Vital. I'm a bit worried about. Okay, I'm gonna move in between Gertie and Vital.
Okay.
One more square to the right. Yeah.
All right.
And just kind of gesture to Zalba as well, just kind of like, like, come on, and just move up so that they are within the range of pass without trace if need be.
All right.
Oh, actually, can I move one more square to the right?
Sure.
And I'm gonna kind of hide behind that. I guess I'll take my action to stealth.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh, okay, 26.
Okay, yeah, you are very well hidden in this area on this large stone object that has fallen in here. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your bonus action?
Bonus action, I'm going to. No one's been hurt, so I'm just not going to do anything.
Okay, sounds good. Vital, it is your turn. Leong has moved closer into you, keep you all within the radius of his spell, and Gertie has incapacitated a bear temporarily.
Sure thing. To me, as far as how it looks the enthrall plan worked, does it look like enough creatures are enthralled that we should stick with the plan, or shall we improvise a new plan? Like,
not too many of the animals seemed enthralled.
all right, and that's a really big bear in front of my friend.
Yes.
All right, so Vital's gonna move a little bit over here so that he's not shooting directly over their shoulder. A courtesy. He's going to draw out his pistol and then sort of form his compass over it and shout "Sauvisir" and cast Guiding Bolt on the bear there.
Okay, it's gonna be just gonna be with advantage.
Nice. I do like advantage. Sometimes that is going to be 15 versus its AC.
That will hit.
Nice. That's 12, 13, 14, 15 points of radiant damage.
All right, 15 points of damage as this large blast of radiant energy shoots into the bear and seems to light it up with an intense glow about it. So next attack will have advantage, and if I recall, that gives Tasha's a reroll. Yeah. Oh, the bear no longer can roll well. It is still affected by Tasha's.
That was a very good joke.
It was the best.
It was
joke.
a super funny joke.
It was so
Yes.
good.
All right, is there anything else you'd like to do, Batal?
Let's see here. No, I think this is fine. Yep, I'm good.
All right, so the distracted wolf spider is going to move. You have 40. It does. So it cannot reach Collier, and it doesn't see anyone else right now. All right, this wolf spider. Let's see if it wants to investigate that arrow. It does.
Ooh.
So we'll also move towards the arrow location,
Looks like I got a clear shot ahead of me.
as it will go near there and start examining around. Okay, and Collier, it is your turn. The bear in front of you is clearly distracted by the spells your companions have cast, and you have another spider circling in on you quickly.
Okay. Do. All right. Okay. So, the main thing that I'm seeing here is that now the group can go around this big rock and continue on past everything, right?
And there does seem to be a lot of chaos happening that are distracting a lot of the animals, if not magically.
Yeah. My job is done. People paid attention to me, and now it's time for me to go the other way. The spider that is coming, I guess, circling in on me.
Mm-hmm. Not quite within melee range yet.
Not quite. I just want to make sure I can. Okay, yes. I am going to try to move. And the bear is incapacitated, right?
Yes, it is currently laughing on the ground.
Awesome. So I'm probably going to stay a little more towards the bear, but I'm going to run right next to it and then cast Silent Image of me so that it's keeping the attention of the spider, and then I'm going to try to run it, keep going to meet everybody else.
Okay, so where are you? Just pick where you're trying to put the silent image.
Right here.
Yep, sounds good. So we'll do that. Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Gotcha. I should be good at those, right? All the way down here. Rolled 12.
Okay, you do still have a bardic inspiration if you want to use that.
Yeah. What does that let me roll?
I believe it's a D6 if I'm not mistaken right now.
Yes, it's correct.
Yep.
Okay, so add an extra D6 on that roll. Okay, 13. Duly noted.
Really?
Okay. So you can move your token where you would like to go.
Rosalba is going to move forward with the rest of the party, but as she does so, she lifts up a hand to her hair, and one of her snakes seems to, like, this sounds disgusting, but dribble some acid into her hand, and she puts it to her mouth, blows a bubble, and she's sending it at the big boar, who needs to make a dexterity saving throw. She's casting Acid Splash.
All right. Ooh, okay. Let's see.
DC 14.
All right. That will just miss. Okay, are there
Perfect.
any other effects from Acid Splash?
No, it is just 4 damage.
Okay. And so the boar will take that damage. Okay. And would you like to move anywhere else?
No, I'm gonna stick here. I've got a 10 AC, so we're gonna stick with party.
Gotcha.
10?
10 AC, baby.
How?
He's a delicate
Very
hothouse
sexy of you.
flower, you know?
A little snake flower.
I'm sorry. I realized that you can't see where I was actually touching my the map. You got and I'm really here. I was going closer to Vital so that they weren't like by themselves.
Gotcha. Okay, so you can move yourself where you want to be. You're
Okay, cool.
going to be about that same distance regardless. Yeah. And you can target another creature with Acid Splash, since apparently it is a splash. If you want to hit one of the spiders as well. Okay. Then it'll be the brown bear. I mean, it's still incapacitated. That, however, will end his incapacitation, though it is still prone. So let's mark that as prone. All right, and Alivor, it is your turn. A few of the animals do seem to be distracted by the arrow you've shot into the ground.
And what happened to our plan?
Just keep going.
No, who's run now? Let's run now.
Yeah, let's
run now.
you see Alivor just kind of book it this way.
All right.
I just watched this.
Whoop.
See how you yeet your character.
Okay. So that was, I'm assuming, your bonus action. You still have your action.
Do I shoot at it and alert it of my presence, or? I'm gonna try and shoot another arrow, like further this way.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. See how accurate you are.
Oh my god, this is a little risky. That's a 20.
20.
Hey!
Spot on.
What is
So-
up with Alivor today? Jeez.
He's in danger, so he's on
Dangerous.
All right. So I'll just mark it down with this little thing right here. You shoot another arrow as a few of the animals do seem to look over, distracted by the shot you've made. Okay, so it's the boars.
I look back at the rest of the party and give kind of a
Come on.
very silent, but it's very panicked.
Yeah. So the boar is distracted by the arrow. It's going to keep going towards it again. The spiders are going to try to attack it. Neither will hit. These spiders are very inactive currently.
These are stupid spiders.
They
They're
are.
sleepy.
They're tired.
This one black bear is just getting out of here. It doesn't want to be here no more. Let's see how this bear is doing. Ooh. Yeah, this bear is very concerned about the arrow and will actually try swiping at it to destroy the arrow. Wolf spider. Similarly, also very, very distracted by this arrow.
So they jump in that pool.
Yeah, they are just all like dashing towards this arrow now, like kind of
What
seeming
was
out of panic.
that?
And Gertie, that'll be your turn then.
I'm just
dirty.
running into the direction of Alivor. And just try to make some ground here.
How's it
Holding-
going, Gertie? You did pretty good
Good.
back there.
No.
You thought your joke was funny? It was a funny joke.
It's a really good joke. My favorite
Really
one.
good joke.
I can't speak while running. My heart.
I know you're old. It's fine. Get over here.
All right, so you're just gonna spend your turn dashing then, Gertie?
Yeah.
All right, Leong, it's your turn. You see Gertie has made a quick beeline as the animals seem to be distracted by an arrow shot by Alivor.
Liang is kind of like crouching behind this rock right here, and he is going to just get up, run like up this rock here, and then go a full 60 feet right there.
Okay.
I don't know if I can move myself.
Yeah, you can move yourself. You guys can all move your own tokens. I'm just
nice.
measuring to keep it easy for you to know approximately where you can go.
Are you parkouring up this rock?
Yes. I will be parkouring.
He's an ancient
Parkour.
parkourist.
That's my job.
All right, so that's your action.
And,
Alivor,
and yeah, action movement. Bonus action, I dab. No, I don't.
no.
Bonus action, Liang is just going to you know what? Yeah, Liang's just gonna like gesture to everyone to follow him. And like just point at the line in which past that trace kind of stops. It's like, this is the goal. This is
Right.
the finish line.
Alivor gives your parkour a little golf clap.
All right, Vital, you see your allies are trying to make a mad dash past these beasts in the forest.
I'm going to follow them, but I want to make sure everybody. I want to make sure I'm the last one out.
Him
Okay.
fits all.
So would you like to just put yourself at the end of initiative after Rosalba?
Yes, please. That would be great.
All right. So put it down there for this. This wolf spider. Let's see if it's smart enough. That is, I think, just barely. Ha! All right. So the wolf spider will fall for the silent image of Collier, and will move towards it to attack it. This wolf spider is also extremely interested in this arrow. For some reason, they've literally all rolled nat ones.
Oh no!
That's what my arrows do.
I feel like we.
I have like a little alarm at the end of all my arrows that just the whole time.
Little trick shot arrow. Okay.
Yeah.
And Collier, it is your turn. You see that Vitali like motioning for you to head forward with Rosalba.
And Collier is going to do that thing. I kind of have to wait for Rosalba.
Okay, you can hold on to your turn then as well.
So if we could just make it so that Rosalba goes before me, so then I can go, so that Vital can go. I think that's where this is going. But I can't leave the person I'm bodyguarding.
That is fair enough. So you also hold on for a moment. So Rosalba, you can see that both Vital and Collier are waiting for you to move forward, and they'll follow in behind you.
Yes, I will step forward. Doing so, I am drawing my short bow that I actually have attached to my back.
Okay.
Very
no.
very pretty. And I am gonna. Oh God, which one is?
Okay,
which
wait.
one is
The
which
one that
Galader?
The one that you see by the bear.
This is the real one.
Yeah,
That's the real one. Okay,
we are running now. Just run, my guy.
we're just leaving. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
everyone's just in a mad sprint out of here.
Okay, fuck that then. I can dash 60 feet. Let's go.
You also
60
parkour
feet.
up that rock.
All right, and so you do. So you, we'll go with Vital first. So you do see that Rosalba makes a run towards the rest of the group as well.
What's
Another
your-
golf clap for more parkour.
Thank you.
Clap for more parkour.
She actually probably went around the rock, but I'm not gonna do the running math on that one.
All right, so Collier, you see that Vital is motioning for you to go ahead, and then he
Yep.
will fall in behind.
I just do not know where 60 is. Let me probably grab something like right here.
That's about 35 feet. You can go another 25. You gotta get next to Alivor, so if you want
Hello.
to-
Yeah, but I'm gonna go over here with Rosalba.
Yeah, that's fine too. You can
Aw,
go next to
come on.
Rosalba if you want.
Like, I get it, but I'm not a bad guy.
I'm not. I'm
Please,
at work.
you're a bad guy.
I'm not bad
You're a
guy.
bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
I'll move here.
All right, sounds good. And let's see if this bear can actually do anything.
No.
It most certainly cannot. It is going to get up and attack Collier's image as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very well done image.
Thank you. It's just like,
It tastes like memories.
Oh.
All right, so Alavord, is your go.
I think you know what I'm doing. Yeek.
All right. You
we
can.
group
You still have your
yeet?
action left, so you could get
What would I
farther
even?
if you wanted.
I do kind of want to get further. Let's see how much.
You can get another 30 feet.
I'm just gonna go right there. I'm just gonna go right there.
Yeah. All right. So the boar is probably going to be distracted. It's got better. He only got a nat 2 this time.
Ah, wonderful.
ew, spicy.
My arrows
Uh,
are slowly starting to lose their juice.
All right.
Vesuvius, I
where-
hope you roll like this for the entire camp.
Spider. Yeah. I mean, everything's just distracted by this arrow. They're like not even fighting each other. Just kind of trying to figure out what's going on with this arrow. Gertie, it's your
Wacky
go.
ass arrow.
We love it.
About to say, boars have an excellent sense of smell and tracking.
For specifically arrows in this case.
Mhm.
Oh yes.
The arrow smells like you.
Ooh, oh.
So, Gertie, what would you like to do?
I would like to run till here, which should be 12 squares or 60 feet. Very slowly. I'm nearly out of breath.
Okay.
You can hear how you can really hear his heart pouncing while he's like moving his body in this direction. Like
Don't overdo it, Gertie. You have a heart problem.
I overdid it already.
Just slow it down a bit.
Okay. And I'm just going to like lean on a wall and be like, no adventures with running anymore. No, no, no.
Most
Next.
adventures have running.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. And Leong, it is your go as Gertie and Alvor are taking the lead and running.
I'm running the exact same distance as Gertie, 60 feet. I do want to be 1 square in front of him.
Okay.
Just
directly
right
in front of
there.
him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Yeah, no bonus actions.
All right. Bital and Collier, should I presume the same thing? You'll wait for Rosalba and the others to go forward again?
Yep. It's kind of going to keep her next to me and just continue to move forward. We're just
Alright.
running now.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is actually going to realize that's magic in front of it. All right. As
Man.
okay, let's see how this one wants to go about it.
Nothing. It's embarrassed, so it leaves.
Oh no. I just. Do they. Is it like kind of
That's-
like a Lady and the
that's
Tramp
a three.
scenario? They both try to swipe at Collier
same
at the
time,
same
and they're-
time.
And their pen just go.
They hold hands.
Little spider toes. Just.
Okay.
They have paws.
What's that like romantic French cafe music? Like
They plays Ratatouille music.
Yeah.
Why
No,
are
no,
we
no.
this way?
a really slowed down of spider.
Actually,
Come to Synautic Drift for the characters. Stay for the spider romance.
Come for the spider romance, stay for the spider romance, you mean?
I'm sorry. Is this my spinneret or yours? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my god, they were webmates.
They
Webmates.
Oh my god, they were.
It
Yeah.
met on the web.
This actually no. This one's the enthralled one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know that's the fake Collier. Let's see if we can actually figure out where you guys.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, this is our heading towards Collier. It actually found you
Yeah, I was about to say we're also out of range for the.
for the pass without a trace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Yeet.
And it rolled a nat 20 both times, so it knows you're here. Borisal, but the others are waiting for you to move forward. So it is your turn.
Yeah, she's just continuing to haul ass that way, which is fun because she's in Small heals, but heals, you know.
Mhm.
They're
Alright,
tactical
so
kitten heals. You're fine.
Tactical heals.
Orsalbo runs
Tactical
forward,
heals.
and Collier, you can follow behind.
Maybe. Hold on. I would like to cast psychic blades on it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So if you're gonna do that, you can go here. And can you cast a spell for me? Or whatever the ability is. Okay, so okay, so what are you attacking the spider with?
Going to, like, what I'm trying to understand is, does it affect it kind of like how Shillelagh affects an item, or is it that I'm physically making it?
Think of it more like a smite. Like you hit something and then you psychic blade it.
Okay, then one of the little shards is gonna get like taken off and then just kind of like thrown at it like
Okay.
that.
Okay, so go basically like a ranged dagger. Go ahead and make a dagger attack.
Okay. Does
That will hit.
14, and then does a piercing 7 damage.
Yeah,
And
and then you
then-
could add an additional 2d6 damage to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
damn.
All right, so you take off one of your little metal settings inside your hair and toss it towards the spider, which is kind of skittering towards the group that is staying behind a little bit. And as you do, you'll just hit it like directly like on the top of its body, and it will just collapse down as you do.
Oh, diggity dang.
Nice.
Okay, so it's your movement, your action to attack. You still have your bonus action, but that would be it.
Yep. Bonus action would be to continue on. I hit it. It's down. Like it just fell over.
Yeah,
down, or is
it-
it like down?
It is like down, yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, it was chasing us, so I smited it, killed it. Let's go.
Okay. So that makes it your go, Vital, as you see that this spider is slowly dying out. But your team is moving away.
Okay. I'm gonna move here 30 feet and use my action to hold an action to shoot my pistol at something if it comes to us.
Okay. Let's see if this bear's gonna do anything. It will not. It doesn't realize what the spider realized. Alright, now we're taking you're just gonna skedaddle, yeah?
Hello. Yeah, I'm out. Whoop.
Yep. Alright, so for all intents and purposes, Alivor, you will be leaving the area in combat. Will this boar realize anything? It will. Let's see what it wants to do. Okay, yeah, this, well, it's gonna get attacked first. It will not get attacked first. The boar is going to start moving towards you, Bajal.
Does that trigger Batal's health action?
Yeah, Bajal will be able to shoot now.
Vital, you're
muted.
you're muted, Cal.
The subtitles should still be picking up. All right.
We're good.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage.
All right. It's gonna be 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 piercing.
All right. So you'll crack a shot into the boar as it is moving towards your group, and hit it like right in the flank.
Nice.
All right, it is a stubborn old boar, though. So it is going to try to attack you. Actually, let me double check to make sure I got that distance right. It should be 40 feet.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's just exactly 40 feet. Okay, so it's going to try to attack you. I'm going to assume a 7 does not hit you at all.
It does not, no.
Hey.
All right, so that is that. Bear is going to attack one of the spiders and will miss. The spiders, see if they do anything. It actually will. What does it want to do, though? It does not realize that Collier is fake and is going to go for it. And Gerda, you're just going to go and get?
I'm going to look at Liang and be like, could you please help me out by helping me just run? And I'm like offering my arm so he can drag me along if he accepts.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much. You are running as well, Liang, right?
I'm running what?
Are you also just running north?
Yeah, I actually am not going to spend a full action running this time around, so I can lead you 30 feet away.
That's perfect. I just want to say, while you're like gracefully like strutting around, I'm like just behind you, like. Thank you.
All right, then. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Gertie?
No, I'm fine.
All right, then, Liang, it is your turn. Gertie is asking for assistance with his run.
Liang is going to offer his hand, and as he turns, as he starts walking, he turns around and does like a sweeping motion with his hand, and as he reaches like the end of the arc, a mote of light flicks out from one of his rings, and he uses his hand to like direct it upward and like spike it down onto the boar attacking Vital. It like shooting stars, just like.
All right.
Guiding bolt, by the way.
Yeah, go right ahead.
That should be. Oh, okay. That's on the halfway line. I think that should be a 16.
That went then.
Let me just double check. Yeah, 16 to hit. That is 4d6. So let me get those. Okay, 11. 11 plus 9. 20 points of damage, and the next attack is at advantage on it.
All right, sounds good. So you blast a guiding bolt into the boar as it seems to squeal in pain as you are doing so. It definitely seems quite weakened right now.
And then I'm moving out.
And I moved already, so that'll make it Vital your go, as this boar seems to be pretty wounded and still aggressive towards you.
Awesome. Hooray. Aha. I'm going to oh, hello. Draw my scimitar and try to slash it with that.
All right, you got advantage.
Yeah. That's going to be 13 plus 5 is 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Nice. I should keep calling ones on damage though. 4 points of damage.
Okay, 4 points of damage. Will still wound it, as it is eking closer to bad time. Are you going to try moving away as well, Vital? Or are you going to stand your ground first?
I'll stay, not risk the opportunity attack.
Okay. Let's see if these other spiders are going to do anything. Oh, that's the one actually did realize you were there, so this one's going to come over here and it's going to try to attack you, Collier. And it will miss as it tries to bite. These spiders do not like to actually hit things.
They're spiders.
This one is still distracted by the arrow. So, Collier, it is your turn. You can see the boar is still upon Vital, and there's the one next to you.
Okay, so yeah, I would like to. I'm gonna punch the spider into the boar, but I'm gonna use sapping sting while I do it. Like that's how I cast it. I just kind of like wham it in like towards the boar, like it's a projectile, and I'm going to cast sapping sting while I do. Like that's how I do it.
Okay, so it needs to make a con save. I don't need to check what his con modifier is. That'll fail, so go ahead and roll the damage for that. Or just cast a spell, rather.
All right, let me scroll up and then Flap. Don't.
Are you clicking on the bubble or the name of the spell?
I think I clicked on the bubble. It just says for description only. That means I clicked the wrong thing manually.
You can just roll the d4 for damage.
Okay. I thought if I clicked it, that's my fault.
No, it is okay.
Oh,
Well,
hey, I rolled
that's
a
max
4.
damage of 4. Alright, so this one.
Will it get more damage flying into the boy?
And it will be knocked prone as you do so.
Hey.
As it will fall next to you, Vital, and it is still your turn, Collier.
Would it still provoke an opportunity to attack if when I go to run, I grab Vital and pull him with me?
No, forced movement does not cause opportunity attacks.
Oh.
But since you cast your spell, I wouldn't say you're like you can hold on to Vital, but you can't physically drag him.
I got you. It's more like a pulling him behind me motion.
Yeah.
If that helps at all. But I'm gonna move right here and hopefully take him with me.
Okay. So Rosalba, it is your turn. You see that Vital still has one boar next to him, and that Collier has knocked a spider next to him as well.
Yeah, I am going to cast darkness on. I'm gonna try and land it where it's getting just the boar. I can't imagine that. It's like a 15-foot radius. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna cast that where it hits the boar, and hopefully that helps
Okay.
Tall get away.
That sounds good.
Use sorcery points with that.
All right, so we'll go through because the other animals are all dutifully distracted at this point. So bear, this boar is blind. Let's see which direction it wants to go. Yeah, the bear is going to, the boar rather, not the bear, is going to just be confusedly moving around. You can hear it move, shuffling around in the darkness, Vital. But you cannot physically see it. Bears are distracted. Spider. Gerd and Liang, are you two just gonna keep heading out?
Yes, just following up north.
Nope. And Liang, you're gonna be taking Gertie with you?
Yes, I will, but I still have. How's the spider looking?
Spider's hurt.
Can I?
With its eyes.
I for a second feel bad, and I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy, and I'm gonna send another guiding bolt the spider's way.
It will have disadvantage because it is prone, and you're making a range attack.
I think that's very sexy of me. Let's do it. Oh, 9.
9 will miss as it just flies a little bit over this spider's head and slams into the ground behind it.
I will take that as a sign and just start running away.
Understandable. All right, then Vital, it's going to be your turn again. You can see the spider is still recovering from the spell that Collier cast on it, and the boar does not seem to be able to figure out where you are.
Right. I'll risk the opportunity attack from the spider.
Okay, they haven't had anything all night, and they will continue to get a nat 1.
Nice.
What a great spider.
Somehow I feel better about that than the boar. I'll move here and go. Thank you very much. Let's go.
All right, and see, the spider's actually not going to be able to reach you. Yeah, because it has to get it from being prone. So the spider will lag behind a little bit. They will continue to chase after you, Collier. Okay, and Collier, you're waiting for Rosalba again, take it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rosalba, what would you like to do?
Wait, Kalir said they're calling for me?
No, I'm waiting for you. I'm not moving without you.
Oh, well, I mean, if we're running, we're running.
Okay.
I was helping y'all get away.
Yep.
No.
So just gonna sprint up to meet with our sticker.
Yeah. Uh huh.
All right. So Kali, your take suit. I take it.
Yes.
All right. So you are all able to escape from this, as the spider simply cannot keep up at this point, and the rest of the creatures are distracted.
Trying to figure out what this arrow's about.
That arrow's
just,
pretty cool looking.
They're
It's a
just
good
very,
arrow.
very interested in the arrow.
I used a very
mean-
cool looking arrow.
They are standing in a row to see it.
They're very. Oh wait, I hate that.
It's very bad, very old human humor. But okay, I'm trying my worst.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell.
I know.
All right. So if everyone can make me a survival check just to try to find the tracks again, or whoever wants to help with the searching for them.
Ah, my
Is that,
favorite
like
skill.
survival or something? to
Yeah,
look at?
survival.
Okay.
I'll cast guidance on somebody who is using it.
On second thought, I have a -1. I'm not gonna roll survival.
I rolled a pretty high number.
16.
Sorry, what'd you roll, Leon?
Let me double check to see if I have proficiency. No, I rolled a 18 survival.
Okay, so yeah. Does anyone else want to roll the survival?
I rolled a 16.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I-
I should not do that.
I tried as well, but no, just lying on the ground trying to
okay.
catch air.
Gertie is still catching his breath.
Are you,
Yes.
you all right, Gertie?
I'm,
need some time.
Yes. How about we rest here for the rest of the months? That
Nah,
would be-
we have some stuff to do, but we can take a little breather. You have your tea. You can
Yeah.
get a
can,
little hydrated.
can you drag me? Just
No.
where
I
we
can
need to
carry
go?
you.
I'm
I
very
can-
small. Yeah, Callie, you
I-
can do
it's
that.
okay.
I'm not big enough to do that.
Okay, I would gladly take this offer for a moment.
No problem. No, none whatsoever.
very
And I'm
nice.
like, it's like a piggyback ride. Like I got you.
I'm-
Okay.
Yes, yes. If needed, you can grab me by the beard. It's very stable. Just say.
So the
And I'm
robes
like-
you have, like you're up there, the robes you have are literally like being tied around the front of them, like you're being, like your butt's
You're a
being
backpack.
by your robe. I got you, homie.
I really like this idea.
Hope you get back to feeling better, my old friend.
I'm fine up here. I have such a nice view.
You're so
I'm
much
only,
taller.
like- Yeah, I'm only 5.5 foot, and right now, that's how you see the things, Collier. That's quite a good perspective.
Thank you.
Okay, so thanks to Leong and Alivor, you are able to keep up with the tracks of the animals laid. They're not too difficult to see as the animals seem to be moving rather quickly, and the path is thick with some foliage and plants that make the trail, a little messy, but still fine to follow. For those of you who are a bit taller in the group, you're kind of having to duck to avoid like tree branches hitting you in the face and taking small side steps not to like just mow over the bushes.
I'm laughing
for
at
the-
you.
For the shorter members of the party, you either have to just kind of like run through the bush and hope you don't get caught on anything, or kind of take a bit of a detour around as they're blocking this entire area. Eventually, the tracks lead you to a small lake of some sorts that's seemingly been filled up just with random debris from the forest, a few fallen down trees, and algae overgrown in this lake. And you can see the path of tracks goes around. And it's very difficult to see from a distance, but thanks to the tracks, you're able to see that it leads into something of a hidden cave of sorts on the other side of the lake. And the animals must have cleared out a little bit of the foliage that was blocking the entrance as they left. And as you all approach the entrance to the cave, we're going to take a break. So, everyone, we'll be right back in a few minutes. Please stick around, but go get yourself a snack, use the restroom if you have to, stretch your legs, and please hydrate. Keep yourselves hydrated, everyone. It's important. So we're back in a few, but thank you for joining us far, and we'll see you in a few minutes.